Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in for some more Crusader Kings 3. We are doing the new Fate of Iberia pack, DLC, whatever you want to call it, and picking up a few years after we left off in our last episode. We have formed the Kingdom of Aragon. The way we did that was it's through a standard decision that you have up here. And essentially you just have to own all of Barcelona and all of Aragon. And you have to be independent. So the way that we got there was, I was actually using quite a few, in this case, of the Struggle Clash war declarations, and in a couple of cases I just did Conquer County to get to this territory. But we also had to declare independence from Francia. Obviously we couldn't form our own kingdom if we were still a vassal in somebody else's kingdom, so we did that using intrigue and by creating an independence faction and then dragging as many people into our independence faction with strong hooks as we could. And then I had a couple of powerful allies in Wessex, and I had one other ally and I've forgotten who it was. But regardless, we won our independence war against Francia. I also waited until they were in another battle, so Burgundy and East Francia were in a war, and West Francia was actually helping Burgundy to, it was actually Lotharingia then, but they were helping in that war, so they had troops dedicated over there already, so it made it a little bit easier. And then once we were independent, I also went down and I conquered these two duchies here to create the borders of our current kingdom. So this guy is taking over for his father, who just barely died one day ago. And I haven't really looked at him. So he's good martial, good intrigue, which is pretty much the trait so far for most of my line up to this point. And we also already, so he's 42, and we have a 23-year-old heir who is, who are you married to? Excuse me. Nobody particularly powerful. And I think what we're going to do now is concentrate on getting taller. And we may take advantage of situations where we can. But we've got a lot of unhappy vassals right now, so what we need to do is really bring everybody into line, get everybody Catholic, and then we'll start looking at expanding out throughout the rest of the Iberian Peninsula. It would be very easy for me to just go conquer everything, and we'd be done in 20 years, but not really how I want to build this. All right, what do we have? This guy should definitely be my marshal, so that's correct there. Nobody there, and my player, is this guy a vassal of mine? He is just a knight, so I'm going to make my heir my steward. And we are also over our domain limit by quite a bit. So we're going to want to give away some of our territory, and I think we'll give that to... My son can only take 2 of them, and he doesn't have an heir yet, so we'll give 2 of those away to my son. And then I might hold on to the other 2 until he has a grandchild, who I can then give those to. Now he's got 1,500. Okay, so he's fine as far as troop count goes. And he can take 2 more So let's give him Zaragoza. So I do want to keep as many of the titles in the family as possible. And we'll also give him I guess Sobrarbe. So that puts us 2 over our domain limit still. We also need to pick a line. Did he already get Gallant? Yep, he did. So he's completed that. And we will go with authority focus for now. So prowess, courtship, knight effectiveness, marriage, advantage, number of knights, peace acceptance, and extra prestige and attraction. So my wife should really love me. Let's check factions, although they're probably not going to be very representative. So he is the only one we really need to influence, and I do want to get rid of him. I wouldn't mind if he actually rose up in rebellion, because he is Ashari and we need to get that changed. But for now, we'll go ahead and sway him. Alright, let's see what we've got up here for notifications. We are not endorsed by our Archbishop, but we have plenty of cash. That's only going to get 29 opinion, so I'm not spending that money. We'll sway him eventually. Let's negotiate an alliance with our son, so you can actually pay. You are not going to... My daughter and cousin. Who did I marry? Oh, I forgot. I divorced. So, let's see if we can find... anybody landed that will marry us matrilineally. Yep, you will. You're already of my dynasty, though. So that doesn't really help me in any way. Other than you don't like us very much. But does that really matter? Yeah, it looks like that's the only landed person. So, I think what we'll do then is we'll try to marry her off to somebody who's going to inherit, either in Burgundy or in Francia. What's happening over here? Things really fell apart. Cantabria, I believe, is Catholic. Yes, it is. So let's get some dynastic stuff working over in this direction if we can. Not there. Any sons over here? Would you marry matrilineally? Ooh, it's really close. I'll bet you if I sent him a gift, we could get that done. Only 8 opinion for 150 gold. Well, let's try it and see what happens. So close. We need him to like us just a tiny bit more. Whoever we're swaying, we're going to stop. Just need a tiny bit more opinion. So we'll leave that there for now. You can also create a duchy. Is there a good reason to do that right now? Not really. And I am also not going to transfer you to him, because I want him gone. Alright, let's hold a feast. Actually, no, let's go on a pilgrimage first. Because we are negative. And the reason we're negative is because we're vengeful. Do we have a position? We do? Do we have an architect? We don't. And we don't have any good candidates either. What about, not sure if we've invited knights yet or not. I don't know how to read. Or write. Well, even if it's a third, I'll give it a shot. And can we invite knights? Yes, we can. Let's do sympathy for heathens right now. Since about half of our domain is actually still Ashari. Also, what's going on here? Is my son losing? It is not my son that he's at war with. And if he gets deposed, I'm totally fine with that, and it looks like he might, so that's good. Alright, so that should help a little bit. Well, at least we're not negative total anymore. What is my learning, anyway? Oh, good lord, no wonder. Well, I don't want my Archbishop losing even more opinion of me, so I will sacrifice the prestige. I guess I'm just an idiot. What are you gonna do? Come on, have a kid. I want you to have one before I do. Okay, we got him. Means now we can sway our Archbishop. And then what we really want to do is assassinate this guy before he has a kid. Now, are there agents we can bring in? A ton. So this should not be a problem. We've got plenty of gold to facilitate this. Alright, our marriage is done. And what is this, 2 years? So as long as I think as long as we can get through the 2 years without him having his primary heir having a grandchild, then we'll have dynastic claims to Burgundy. And how good are the... Oh, we can get a spy master involved. Let's just do that now. He's the only one we need. Expensive, but I think worth it. And then once we sway our bishop, we'll start working on ways to get these guys converted. Because obviously, between the fact that his learning is terrible and my learning is terrible, we are not converting very quickly at all. Who wants to purchase a truce? This guy does. Let's pause for a second here. Take a look at the duchies. 10 years for 50 gold. No. Because that isn't a county that we're going to need if we want to consolidate Cordoba. And Cordoba. And Garnata are next. There isn't really anybody who can stand up against us on the peninsula right now unless they start uniting, which is unlikely to happen. Matter of fact, we could actually take both of those right now. Oh wait, no, we'd want that one and that one. He does have some military allies, but we would probably conquer that so quickly. It wouldn't. Well, they're pretty close. Yeah, I think this would be the better bet right away. But like I said, let's get a little taller. Build some buildings. Get some development done. And figure out a way to get some piety. Alright, let's go ahead and speed this up. Alright, hopefully he does not yet count as an heir. I guess we're about to find out, because I would hate to have to kill him too. Alright, let's check. Dang it! It is his grandson. And we don't have the cash for this yet, but we've got plenty of time to build it up. My wife is of age now. Not that I actually want to have more kids, although I kind of do, especially now that we have a kingdom title. It doesn't really matter if... As long as we hold the primary duchy in Barcelona, that's all that really matters. Control is done there. Let's do control here next. Where is this guy? He wants me to come to a feast. That's new. I don't think I've ever been invited to a foreign feast. No. I don't think I want to do that. I think I would get murdered. He does want to purchase a truce for 50 gold. And he's the same one who just offered that to us not too long ago. How are we doing on the struggle here? No, we're getting close to compromise. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Once we get there, I'll take a look at all of the actual traits. And the other thing I need to remember is that I'm trying out the new Legacy Metropolitan, or Metropolitan, which means we want to have high development and we want cities so that we can start getting the trait in our family line. Means we need city planning. What are we currently working on? We do need to get plenary assemblies so that I can get limited crown authority so I can revoke titles. Then we'll go switch to city planning after that. $10 years of extra archer damage. Or make my knights more effective. Yeah, let's do that. We still need to invite more knights if we can. Like this guy. And he was the last of my guests. He would make a good chancellor. Dang it, he was a good marshal too. Yeah, we are definitely going to have vassal problems if that Liberty faction gets to 80%. I don't think that they will, but we'll see. We have a grandson, so we can now grant a couple of titles to him. Question is, which ones? I think Monzon, and yeah, let's just put those two together. He can have both of those. Monzon and Leda. So that's Braga and Leda. I guess everybody is going to be named Jupri. Nope, I already said we are not doing that. Alright, that straightens out my domain issues. So we still need to worry about this. $60 gold. Yeah, we don't have a lot of great options here. Is there anybody that's close at the top? He's close. Problem is, I wouldn't be able to sway him in time. Maybe I would. We can always just say we aren't gonna proceed until we can get him on board. Make a decent knight, too. Gonna cost me all of my gold, but more knights is better for us right now. Alright, this one we might actually do. Pause for a second. First of all, demand is conversion. And then where are you? You're up here, I think, right? Yeah. That's absolutely fine. We aren't going to war with you anytime soon. So, easy way to refill the coffers. Where is Melina? I don't see that happening. Not right now. Yeah. Sorry, I can't help you out with that right now. Not in the cards. Yeah, let's give it a shot. So we don't really have a whole lot going on other than trying to get this done. I will actually sacrifice the prestige for that. And we should probably think about sending him a gift, too. 172 gold. Boy. Plus, we're going to have to pay him to join the plot. So we'll let that progress, but I don't think we're going to execute it on the first try. We aren't going to execute it at all now. Well, that was one reason to start it early. He won't come of age, and we'll still be able to... So we don't need to sway him anymore. We'll go back to swaying our own bishop. And then we need to try it again before he comes of age, which we should be able to do. $950, yeah, 10, it's gonna be close, but... No, he'll only be 12. Yeah, we have plenty of time. So we just lost our alliance here, and his kingdom split in half. Not sure why we don't have an alliance. She's still my sister. Not that it matters, we have the alliance back. Alright, so what's happening here? Yeah, really not much we can do until we get plenary assemblies researched. So I think now we just concentrate on infrastructure. None of those give me any piety, so we'll just say no, we don't want kids. What's going on in the rest of the world? Wow. Really went to pieces over there, too. Is this foreign? No, he's a vassal. I will go to that. And control, I actually want him to now start concentrating on improving our knights. Not sure how long we're going to live. But if we can get to 60, I'd be really happy about that. And then still just the one kid for him, too. I'm kind of lucking out. My heirs aren't dying, and they're only having one kid. We may not get plenary assemblies in our lifetime. We could use the extra opinion. I think that's the option we want. Who is trying to claim my throne? I mean, if he wants to try, he's more than welcome to. I kind of welcome it, actually, so I can imprison them and depose them. As a matter of fact, what would happen if I imprisoned him now? He 100% would not accept. Could murder him. And are you supporting schemes? Yes, good. Between our allies and our forces, I'm not really worried about insurrection. And I actually, like I said, I do kind of welcome it. Because it would be a lot easier for me to get rid of these guys if I could just beat them. You know what? I will take that. Alright. We'll go. I feel like half of these are assassination plots, but... Alright, what do we want to put here? I've forgotten what we have for men-at-arms. Pikemen, bowmen, and onagers. A 49% chance that every faction member leaves the faction. Let's try it. It worked. Alright, so... we already have the lodges. I think I want to go for income next. So let's put a trade port here. Good. Extra trade for us. Is there anything I should be working towards here? Probably just found Holy Order, but that's going to take a while since we don't have anybody who's remotely learned in our dynasty. I actually kind of want him to succeed. This is the one we want. We want him in jail. Now, we should be able to strip him of his titles, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not even when he's imprisoned. No, we can't even do it while he's in prison. It's alright, we're going to leave him in jail then. And if plenary assemblies gets done, then we can revoke his title without him objecting. Alright, so... $20, 21. Ours is 22. Give it a shot. I'll fight them. We don't have a whole lot else going on right now. Yes. Oh, he beat me. I could use the stress reducer. Excuse me, goodness. Who is she having sex with that she would be incestuous? We don't have any kids together yet. Unless she was with her brother. Alright, we have a granddaughter now. And he's still not quite endorsing us yet, but we're getting there. Should I let him go? I think I want to keep him in jail. Should I build another trade port? 150. Or hill farms? Got 2 spots left. I want at least one of those to be barracks. So then the choice is between trade port and hill farms. I think we would go trade port. Yeah, barracks and trade port here. And then hill forts and barracks here. Regardless, we need to build up our cash bubbles first. Thank you. I said what? Barracks and hill forts here? Yeah. Okay, somebody's faith was converted. Let's move you into another county. He's improving knights, which is what he should be doing. Everything else looks good. And this is all still very fractured, which... That's my daughter and cousin. So she's the one who is, yeah, married to him, which means we still need to not forget that this guy has to go. We can't do anything for 6 more years. What am I missing there? Yeah, I don't care that you're upset with me. I think it's just those triggers that are popping up quickly and disappearing. Alright, he's endorsing me now. Who else do we want to sway? Anybody? Yeah, I think that's good. We need to start getting non-stupid people. Alright, this is down to 4 years now, so we're getting there. Close to being able to revoke titles. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Did she have a kid? She did. So, nah, it doesn't matter. It's a girl. That is a bummer. What, did she die in childbirth? Sure enough. Well, there goes that plot. I was hoping that we would be able to get some dynastic stuff done there, so... that won't matter anymore. Wants to make a box. How much? She is legendary. Let's do it. He is a Shari. Throw him in jail. And then we'll force convert him. So, prisoners is you, right? Demand conversion. He won't do it. Then you stay in jail, buddy. What about you? Will you convert? He will convert. So I actually don't need to wait on him. And since he won't convert, we'll just take his money. Alright, so you have now converted, which means your lands should start converting as well. And what's happening here? Once again, fighting another war against that guy and winning, so that's fine. Don't care about the top. Do care about gaining more prestige. Is our stewardship. It's not great, but 8s or 10 is better than 8. That is going to take more cash than I have. Six opinion. Let's do that. What's happening up here? Oh, that's that same war. Now, where do we want to go next? This could be another forced conversion. Won't take the... I don't really want a recruiter. We'll just take the conversion. Same with you. Somebody died? So next we want probably to finish Cordoba off, since we already have the one county, although for consistency's sake it would make much more sense to go here next. But we've got a ways to go on that. We really need to consolidate. Consolidate, upgrade, develop. Speaking of development, after he finishes this, I'm gonna move him over to start developing Barcelona. Let's display our new box that gives us good. Plus 0.1 renown a month is awesome. And a little extra piety. That gets us positive there as well, so we no longer end up losing ground. Yeah, I'll come join your feast. Still, the answer is no. Getting very close to completing this stage of the struggle, too. That sucks. Convert faith, proceed slower. Granting independence to a non-de jure provides renown. Lost another counselor. Renown for 45 gold. I actually kind of like that. That's not surprising at all. How old are we now? 52. So it's getting into close to death territory. He's doing fine. We do have 2 grandsons now. But we are still feeling fine. This is prestige, right? Yes. Perfect. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that that was a mass trait. All right, building. So I think we said that's still being built. I think we said barracks here. And I'll probably also do walls and towers. And then that's almost done. And Marshall is still improving knights. All of that's fine. We have gout. I would assume that now we're probably feeling poorly. Yep. So now we just build up cash and wait for our son to take over. And I did not look at his traits. Perfect. That's exactly what we need right now, is somebody who's learned. How old is he now? 34, so he'll have plenty of time, and that means that we can also speed up our fascination discovery. Which plenary assemblies is almost there, 16 months away. We inherited... How did that happen? How did he die? He died from stress. Alright, I want him developing Barcelona now. We want to get that to 20 as quickly as we can. And that will be another good thing for my heir to be taking over on. How on earth did I get my wife pregnant? There is no way. That's gotta be a bastard. It better be a daughter. The last thing we need right now is another son. I'll just disinherit him if it is. Good. I don't think he was mine anyway. Alright. Wait, how did that happen? Did we actually finish? We did. Now we want city planning. And I can revoke titles now. First, before I do, I have to pass limited crown authority. Now, the question is, if I revoke his title, who else is going to rise up with him? And does it even matter? I don't think it does. Why is my son not showing up here? Oh, there he is, right there. Yeah, I think we revoke his title, and then we imprison everybody who doesn't like it. And we install Catholic lieges there. Alright, so we need... to call in our allies. Crap. What happened to my alliance up here? Somebody must have died. So we need to get an alliance with either Burgundy or Francia, which means we need to marry off a granddaughter. And we can't. Alright, who has raised their forces? You have. We need to move that to there. We don't have enough. We're only at 11. Which means we will have to do this with mercenaries. And what's in this guy's army? A lot of light horse, so spearmen would be good. And let's do our men-at-arms as well. And then we'll worry about levies after this. That's right, walk into the grinder. Crap, where did he get 3,000 troops from? He got an ally somehow. Alright, before we continue then, let's go to port. Look for my granddaughter. There she is. And we need to arrange a marriage for her alliance power. Not arrange marriage, find spouse. There we go. Ooh. Do I want to marry her to somebody we're going to end up invading? How many troops does he have? Too far away. Yeah, everything else is too far away. I think for convenience sake, we're just going to do this right now. Call him in to help us out. Okay. And now we run until his troops get here. And we also put a rally point up here. And raise our levies once they get here. Alright, here they come. Good. And he is now moving over. Think this one. And then while we're waiting for him to come over to us, come on, move. Good. Now we go this way. And now we go this way. And you actually do stay here. Good. Alright, I think we're in good shape now. Except for the fact that we don't have enough troops to take the castle. No, it's not troops that we don't have, it's siege equipment. There we go. Now we do. Gonna take a while, but we'll get there. Then we want to go destroy that next. How are we doing on war score? 26%. Next we want to kill that. We're not going to be able to contribute much because we're going to be in the middle of this. But yes, let's go challenge this guy next. Didn't think we'd catch him. What's under siege? That's fine. Come on in. Okay, now we want to catch this guy. And then we want to come down here and finish this off. We gotta bring you over here. We're out of men. Can't finish the siege. Well, that's a dumb choice. Happy to do that. We haven't raised our garrison yet either, which I could get levies to come up to supplement this if we really wanted to. But I would rather not sacrifice the gold if I don't have to. Alright, that's going again. Let's go ahead and combine these forces up. How close are we? Very close. Alright, next we want to... Let's go defeat that. You guys... No, stay there! Dang it, I was hoping they would keep it under siege. Come on, get us to 100%. Alright, let's go capture this, I guess. Alright, we're gonna need some levies. So actually, instead of capturing that... No, that's what we want to capture. What's going on here? How did that happen? Granted, they're just levies, but they should be able to overwhelm those numbers. Let's just have them go lay siege to that for now. At least get it started. Come on, catch him. Just can't catch him. Alright, where are we? Caught one. I want you to come down this way. How do we have few knights already? I think once we capture this, that'll get us to 100. Oh, they caught them. There it is. Alright, everybody go to jail, and we're revoking your titles. What titles did I just take? I didn't. I lost a domain count. Alright, so... prison. You are also in need of revoking. Oh, I can't. So he stays in jail for now. And you need revoking. Why can I not revoke your titles? Oh, you're not my vassal. You're his wife, that's why. So we will ransom. You're where you're gonna revoke. So that just leaves the one guy who has occupied lands. And we'll keep him in jail for now and revoke his title later. Now, we need to grant these titles to... What happened to my son? He's wounded. So I think we grant all of these to him. No, we can't. He's already at his limit. Which means my other grandson, he is the heir to Lita, Fraga, Alakarn, and 6 more, huh? Let's see which ones he's in line for. He is not in line for that one. Or that one. I may end up having to disinherit him. Because I don't want to grant him any of these. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to grant them to dynasty members. And then we'll end up disinheriting at some point in the future. Alright, Duchy of Aragon. Do I want to create that now? I think I do. And who is... Now what's the inheritance look like there? So we can just grant that to my son. That gets us back in line. We still have one too many in our domain, but that's fine. Oh, we granted him a title. I don't think we have anybody to appoint then. We don't. It's all right. He's not great, but he's not terrible. He is, however, way too expensive for what he is, so we're not going to do that. Now, everybody should be Catholic except for that one vassal I have imprisoned. Yep. Don't even have to spend the money. Alright, so this guy is actually kind of perfect now. As he has learning and good stewardship, and those are both things that we want. And we're going to put him on scholarship focus. We'll let him get Defender of the Faith, Theologian, and actually I'm going to immediately put Scientific on him before we finish off that. Which which means this should now be much quicker. Yep, 17 years. My brother-in-law is the heir to the kingdom of Lotharingia somehow. No real good candidates for Spy Master that are vassals. What about... Yeah, these guys can all bugger off. I'm going to leave those as they are. Now, I have too many duchies, which is the Duchy of Mercia, that one. So we'll get rid of that. Who is the vassal down here? My son can have that duchy. Why is the Kingdom of Valencia created? We need to destroy that title. We need 611 prestige to be able to destroy that. So the first thing we need to do is get prestige. Can't call a hunt right away. Are we a witch? No, we're a wise man. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we will work on... Why do I have troops raised? We're way over our domain limit here, so we're going to have to work on that as well. First couple we're going to want to get rid of are these two. And he is not at his limit yet, so let's grant that to him. I think both of them, actually. I'll double check, though, before I actually do it. Yep, he's in line for both of those. And we need an alliance with him. Yes. What? All right, that gets us to 9. Now we need to... Who's in line? First of all, where's the duchy capital? So we want to keep that. But who is in line to inherit that? My heir is, which is what we want. So I might actually grant him the entire duchy, and we'll just hang on to this one for now. Yep, that's what we'll do, because we won't be able to develop the duchy title, or the duchy, what's the special building? Ooh, ah. Cost 1,000 gold to get there, though. That'll be sometime in the future. Alright, well, anyway, let's grant both of these to my heir. Actually, I should probably grant him all 3. He's already at max. Who's in line for these? He is. I think that's who we want to grant all 3 of them to anyway. If he wants to... Problem is, what if the AI decides to give away 3 titles to get him in line? What is he currently holding? He's holding these 3. I'm gonna risk it. Gonna be really curious to see what happens here. Ooh, boy, would it be good to get Genius in our line. But for now, I think we need the Alliance power. Maybe my other son. I'll put the Genius in him. Yeah, she's 41. Age difference, no more than 10 years, healthy. There's the Genius. And how old is he? He's 6, so she's 10 years older. It's actually a decent alliance, too. Alright, factions. None. Next, prestige. And that would be a hunt, which we can't hold for another year. So, we wait. And hope we get some prestige events. No, you can't have any of my territory. Nobody to appoint. Alright, I think we're in good shape. What we need now is conversions and development. Why would I be doing this? What? Why am I trying to seduce her? Alright, is there anybody we need to be swaying? Oh, he's in jail. Can we revoke his title? Dirty stress because I'm generous, but nothing he can do about it, and doesn't give me any tyranny. So I guess we'll hold a feast to get rid of my stress. I wonder if holding a feast right now will still trigger the event. Alright, now, I don't know what I want to do with these, especially the duchy title. Because I don't believe I have any more dynasty members to grant titles to, so it's just going to be randoms at this point. Do you have kids? No kids. And then we need to grant the duchy to somebody as well. Who owns this? My son, who I believe already has a duchy title, does he not? He does. He has the Duchy of Mercia. Do I want to give him a second one? Probably not. This guy hates me. They all hate me. So I guess I will grant it to him. Then I gotta remember, we need to destroy that title. I could murder my son, and everything would revert to my heir. But I don't really want to do that. And doing that before it actually triggered the event did save it, so that's good. We did not need another son. Alright, do I want to join the Crusade? We could go besiege that. $48,000. We actually have more soldiers than they do for once. Alright, let's raise just our men-at-arms. And let's go besiege this guy. Prestige! That's what we need. Good, they're sailing off. We'd beat them anyway. Oh, they weren't part of the... We should also take a look. I do have bans, so let's go ahead and... Might as well take advantage of them. They aren't around for much, but... Bring them with us. And how long before I can destroy that title? 800 total prestige. Hopefully I don't die before we're able to do that. So we won't be inviting knights anytime soon. Alright, where do we want to go next? It looks like they aren't doing stupid things. I think we want to go Tobruk next. Now we have plenty of cash, let's build stuff. I'm gonna go walls and towers. And I think here we said hill farms. Or did we say barracks? And I think here we'll do outpost and barracks. Yep, they're already losing because they're splitting up. Do I want to spend 16 gold walking for sailing? No. That was really fast. But we got some prisoners out of it, I think. Nope, we didn't. Now, what's happening here? We don't want that to happen. And they have way more soldiers than he does. Can I join? I can't join his war because we aren't allies. And because of that, I think all of the work that I did is going to be for naught. I could imprison him. So we have transitioned to compromise. Which makes everything much more difficult. Are you kidding me? My own heir is going to rise up against me? I don't know. I think we should be able to beat this without an ally. I don't want to spend the prestige because I need to destroy that title. We'll just have to keep our fingers crossed. I don't know, this might be really dumb. That's the army we need to beat, though. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch him in time. Come on, catch. We got it. We got it. We didn't get it. Now we got it. Enemy ally joins the war. I think we're still okay. And then we need to go up and beat that. In the meantime, this is costing me all kinds of gold. I don't want him sadistic. I think ambitious would be better. No, don't run away. Mercia is under siege. Okay, we gotta get down there next. We lost a knight. Oh, no, we didn't. Are we gonna get there in time? Maybe I do need to call an ally in. I don't think we're gonna get there in time. Go that way. I don't want you fighting that. Damn it! They're moving into a spot I don't want them to be. There we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna get there in time. Take that. Yes, we need the gold. Which means now I can also hire mercenaries for this. $1,600 troops. What does he have mostly? Mostly heavy foot. So skirmishers would be good. And heavy foot would be good, but we can't hire those because we are out of cash. And you won't be able to beat that on your own. Do we have any levies available? Not really. Yeah, we still wouldn't win that. So come on down this way for a minute. And then once we win... You know what? Let's split this in half. Nope, I don't want to split my forces. Let's just go beat their armies in the open field, and then we'll take this next. I'd rather not take that, because I believe that's my son. We can't seem to catch them. Alright, we need to go before they capture that. I think I do need to call an ally in. I hate to waste the prestige. But I don't really have a choice. Oh, it didn't cost me any. But we need a few extra troops since he's got allies as well. Ah, we don't need more sons. Who's the owner of that? Yeah, it is my heir. I hope he's not leading this army. Although, now at this point, with as many sons as I have, killing my heir probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Come on, catch him. Alright, how's this siege going down here? I don't think we'll make it back in time for that, but that's alright. Alright, so I want you to go over here. And you need to get down here. Definitely not going to make it in time. But at least now we have some allies coming in. So we'll actually go take that next, and then we'll come free this. Wait, what battle did we lose? Ah, crap. My heir, who is currently at war with me. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of him. Little bastard. What are these guys doing? Looks like they're coming to him. Good. Nope, they're not. So we are. What artifact did we seize? Alright, they're gonna free that. So next we'll hit this and then that. No, no more pregnancies. Okay, that's freed. Go ahead and head up this way. I think I'll take the pot. Nope, I don't want to spend the prestige. Okay, we can actually destroy the title now, and I want to do that just in case I accidentally die. And this should end the war. Excuse me, goodness. Alright. We revoke his title. No, he's not my vassal, I can't. But we can force convert him. I have managed to capture my heir. You know what? Let's see. Is he any good? Not particularly. I almost wonder if I shouldn't just execute him. I would lose 1 level of devotion. Nope, I'm not going to execute him. I think I'm just going to disinherit him. So I'm gonna have him renounce his claims, take a hook on him, and then I'm going to disinherit him. Alright, that puts us at 2 hours, so I think that's a good time to call it an episode. We didn't expand at all, but we did grow. Anyway, as always, appreciate everybody who stopped by to take a look today. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. If you haven't had a chance, do please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It does help grow the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything. And we'll see you back here for the next episode. Thanks a lot.